That's Bill.
And that's Will.
And today on the Bill and Will Show, like, comment, subscribe below, people. Let's talk about America's team. Them boys. The Dallas Cowboys
Oh, Dallas Cowboy. Okay, go ahead.
versus the Los Angeles Rams. Gibson. Very controversial call at the end of the game. Did you tune into this?
Okay, now, it's a very controversial call at the end of the game. And what you got to say about it?
Dallas Cowboys, they look very, very bad for 45 minutes out of a 60-minute game. Their offense was nowhere to be found in the first quarter, the third quarter, or the fourth quarter. They had a pretty good second quarter where they scored 14 points. You got your quarterback going 25 for 39 with 266 yards. With one touchdown, with all those weapons out there. You got Zeke out there. You got Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, who's supposed to be the next 88. Zeke had a pretty good game on the ground. He had 22 rushing yards 22 carries for 96 yards, which is pretty good. Averaged about 4.4 yards of carry. But Mike McCarthy looked like an old Mike McCarthy for the Green Bay Packers. I don't know. It just seemed like you're watching the game and you were waiting for an explosion from the Dallas Cowboys, and it seemed like it was going to happen in that second quarter where they had 14-14, and then it just fizzled out so quick after halftime where they got 3 and then they got 0. So for 45 minutes of a 60-minute game, you scored 3 points. You're not going to beat too many teams doing that.
That's correct.
The
Dallas Cowboys this is the same old Cowboys. Man, I believe in that coach, Mike McCarthy. I believe in him. But I don't believe in the Dallas Cowboys. I think it's the same old Dallas Cowboys. Same old Cowboys.
And they play like this against the team that the Rams that just they didn't look good at all either. You know what I mean? But
had a very quarterback year last year.
Their quarterback didn't even throw a touchdown. How do you get beat when your quarterback don't even throw a touchdown? I guess you get a 2 rushing touchdown by Malcolm Brown. I don't even know who that is. I guess it's a running back out of UCLA, maybe. I believe that's who he's from. He had 18 carries, 79 yards. It's just the Cowboys are, like you said, the same 8-8, 9-7, 7-9 Cowboys that they've been for the last 20 years. And it didn't look good. It didn't look good at all. The only person that looked good to me, like I said, was Dak. Was Zeke on the ground. He had 1 touchdown, like I said, 96 yards for 22 carries. He looked okay. Everybody else, CeeDee Lamb, 5 receptions for 59 yards. Amari Cooper, 10 receptions for 81 yards. But they just seemed like they was just who cares yards, you know? It didn't really add up to anything to me. Going into halftime, 14-13, and then immediately getting 7 points put on. So you're playing 20 plus minutes behind by 4, and you're trying to catch up the whole game, and you want to blame a pass interference call, offensive pass interference call that could have been or could not have been. Who cares? But if y'all are that good and everybody say y'all are that good, y'all supposed to win the Super Bowl. Y'all, it shouldn't even been that close against a mediocre Jared Goff. It left me thinking these are the same old Cowboys, like you just said.
Same old Cowboys. You know, you can't be blaming one call. That's the reason why we lost.
Facts.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. And that's not the reason why you lost. You know, that he had a decent game. You know, 266 yards, 1 touchdown. That's a decent game. But, you know, Elliott, 96 yards. That's it.
That's okay to me. I mean, he get to 100, he have a good game. People say he got 100, one touchdown. That's all right. Off 22 carries, average of 4.4. You give him the ball a little bit more, get 30 touches, he'll be all right.
Looking at the game, and they only got 17 points. You know, it looked like the running game was working.
Seems like it was, right?
You know, and you need to build off of that. Zeke should have had 130 yards. He get 130 yards, they win this game. You know, like you said, he averaging 4 yards a carry. The receivers, both the receivers, CD Lamb and what's the other guy's name?
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper. They had, you know, they looked like they was averaging 10 yards to catch.
You know, Michael Gallup, he had three catches for 50 yards, which is 16 yards a catch, you know.
So just looking at the stats, they should have won this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because Zeke is getting 4 yards a carry. Now it's 2nd down and 6. Throw the ball to Amari Cooper, now it's 1st down. 1st down, give the ball to Ezekiel, now it's 2nd down and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the pass to Amari Cooper, not Randall Cobb, that's Texans. CD Lamb, there's no way that they should have lost this game. But they lost this game because they're the same old Cowboys.
Cowboys. Yeah, it didn't look good. Defense, 1 sack on the whole night. All that money you give it to the defense and nobody can get a sack. I don't know. It just, like, watching the game, it just, like you said, it just felt like, oh, okay. Here we go again. Here we go again.
The Cowboys, for them to lose to the Rams, that's not good.
No, not when they're supposed to be a Super Bowl contender.
There you go. Supposed to be a Super Bowl contender. And you lose to the Rams? He got showing his new tattoo. I couldn't even tell what the tattoo was saying, but I thought he looked fat.
Feed me.
I thought he looked fat. I thought he was saying, hey, I got fat. He don't look like he need to be fed, like he need to be on a diet. Need to pull back.
He came out there and
look fat and chubby, man. But you know what? I'm working out. I'm working out. In a couple of weeks, I'm gonna show you what a abdomen, a 6-pack, what it should look like. Because what he did, he looked fat. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have showcased that tattoo.
I need the Cowboys to be more dynamic, man. I need some more rushing yards from Dak. I need Dak to put more onus on the defense to where he can attack the defense down the field with his legs and with his arms. They're not scared of him running the ball. So they just go back when he's not a threat. And nowadays, when you got Patrick Mahomes, when you got Jackson, when you got Russell Wilson, when you got these guys, you gotta be able to put some stress on the defense by, okay, this is a passing play, but if I want to, I can run it. You know what I mean? If y'all
Watson.
Huh?
Why you didn't mention Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson also, he brings you that also. But they lost, so I don't mention losers. When he wins, I'll mention his name. So these kind of quarterbacks, they put pressure on you no matter what. Whether it's a called run or whether it's a called pass, you know they can do both. You know what I mean? So Dak doesn't have that. Nobody cares, let's be careful. Zach might get that scramble out and get out the pocket and run and eat up some yards. No one's scared of Dak for that, man. So wasn't a good start for him on the season for him trying to get a big contract. If I'm Jerry Jones, I'm sitting back like, take your money, man. Take your money. Paying him too much.
So you're gonna get $38 million.
Yeah, that franchise tag for sure. You're gonna get your bread, but I don't know. It didn't look good. It didn't look
next year on the franchise tag.
It didn't look good, Gibson.
And then you got Drew Brees and Tom Brady saying, you know, we can't play until our 40s.
They already 40.
I'm just saying. Dak is not 40, so they've proven that you can't play until your 40s. Now, our homeboy over there in Green Bay, he's 41.
Tom Brady 43. You won a Super Bowl at 40.
I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about our guy in Green Bay.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers over there showing up. 38 years old, looking great.
Okay, yeah, I said it's 41, 38. Okay, so look what he's doing. He looks great.
Looks great.
So if they already did it. They already drafted a quarterback. And I know what they're doing. The media was really giving them a hard time, but I know what they're doing. They're retooling.
You got to retool at some point. They
retooling.
did it with Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. You got to keep going with the circle. They know what they're doing over there. They got a great organization over there in Green Bay.
This coming up all season, they're gonna go heavy on the receivers and the D line. Watch what I tell you.
Well, if they smart, they'll keep Aaron Rodgers comfortable. But that's Bill. I'm Will. No, he's not going to be comfortable throwing the ball 44 times a game. That's Bill. I'm Will. Like, comment, subscribe below. Peace. Ending it. Recording. How? End this.